Welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you guys a highly requested video. This is the Anal Beads Gambit. Without further ado, let's get into this Gambit. It's very intense. You're going to be playing as the black pieces, and white can play any of these moves, and you will this, pretty much any move, and you're going to play the same moves. Your moves are going to be pawn here, knight here, and bishop here, no matter what. And in that order too. So no matter what white does, I'll go through the most standard moves. White plays here, you play here. White's going to put two pawns in the center. You're going to play here, and white won't have a bishop here. That's just how chess works with this game. Is white won't have a bishop on. It'll be a knight this time. And after they play this move, which helps defend this pawn, you're going to complete what I said and bring the bishop out. And this is where it is a gambit, is you're gambiting a bishop, and you're gambiting it. They will take. If they don't take, like let's say they don't take, they play knight out, you simply pin the knight to the king. Let's say they move the knight here. You're going to give a check, pawn here, come back. If pawn here, you come back here, and you're fine. So they'll take, and you're actually going to gambit more than the bishop. You're going to play knight here, giving up another pawn. They're going to take. If they don't, you just get good development. And when they take, you're going to play this move, forking the queen and the rook. Now, the dangerous thing is if king takes, you have discovered check on the king and forking the knight. And if they don't take, there's a fork with the rook and the queen. So in this position, they're gonna play here, which stops queen here. So now your knight is up for grabs from either the queen or the king, but it does lose the rook. Now, in this position, they will take back, and they will promote to a knight, which is the best move, because now you can play here and here, very solid. Whereas if you promoted to a rook, you can't move anywhere, and if you promote to a bishop or a queen, you can only move here. So promoting to a knight is the best move in the position, and they'll find it for sure. You're going to take back with the queen. You want to leave this file open for the queen, and after you castle, your rook's going to have some crazy development. In this position, white's going to develop their last knight on this side of the board. They have two over here, and this is going to free them up to castle, and it's going to be dangerous. The rook will be facing your queen, so we don't want that. So what you're going to do is you're going to play knight here. They're going to castle. Now again, this is really scary, but you're going to play knight here, really getting a good grip on everything in the position. Now, obviously, they would like to play like here. No, they'd like to play here with the rook facing the queen. But if they do that, you're going to win a queen, and it's going to be, you're going to be winning pretty much the entire universe. You'll win, and the rest of the world too. So instead, they are going to play knight here. Now this is called the three knights formation, and this is really good for both black and white. Both sides are doing very well in this position. I'd say it's plus 10 for both sides, white and black in this position. And your following move, it looks like you'd want to play one of these two moves, kicking the knight. But you actually want to play this move, kicking the knight. Now, white's going to go back, and you're going to take the queen. Now they'll take back with the knight, and you're going to pin this knight to the rook. Now it's currently a free knight, but they'll play knight back, defending and attacking the queen. But what you'll realize is this allows you to play queen here check. And after either here or here, you can simply take the knight. Doesn't really matter. Let's say rook here, you're going to just take the knight, they'll take back, you'll take, and now you have this being forked, you have this, which will zigzag all the way back to the bishop, and the only move to defend is to play knight here, which is a good move. You're going to castle, you're going to exchange rooks, otherwise white's completely losing. And this looks like mate, but it's defended by both knights and the bishop, so it's not quite mate. But now this rook is hanging, and this rook either has to move or you have to bring a knight back to defend it. And they'll bring a knight back to defend it, and this is where you can actually sacrifice a rook check for a bishop and a knight. Now in this position, there's a lot of moves white can play to attempt to get out of this. You could play king here, which, it doesn't lead to much. They can play here, trying to trap your queen. And that's what they're going to do. And in this position, you're actually going to fall for it. You're going to get your queen completely trapped. Hold on. You'll get your queen completely trapped like this. And you're going to have to sacrifice it for a few pieces of material, and you'll end up in this position where you're forking these two pieces. White's going to move the king over, and that is a grave mistake, because you take here, and it's checkmate. And that's it. So thank you for watching.